No American carriers ever went through with an order for the Airbus A380. It had seemed as though the closest that the giant of the skies came to the US N register was from freighter orders later cancelled by FedEx and UPS. Despite this, there are now 2 A380s on the US aircraft registry, though it seems that this won't be the case for long. Let's examine this peculiarity in today's video. In February, China's Southern Airlines ferried 2 Airbus A380s out to Victorville, California in the Mojave Desert. A couple of hours later, the 2 giant aircraft took off for a short hop across the desert to Mojave Air and Spaceport, around 47 nautical miles as the crow flies. Both aircraft have since been re-registered in the United States. The aircraft lightly stopped in Victorville to complete immigration and customs formalities. That's because Mojave Air and Spaceport is not listed as a port of entry by US Customs and Border Protection. With the recent re-registration of the A380s, it marks the first time that the giant of the skies has been registered in the United States. Both jets came from China Southern Airlines. While China Southern was the only airline to continue operating the Airbus A380 throughout the pandemic, it seems as though the type's time is now up. The 2 jets are both around 11 years old. The first is the 11.17-year-old MSN-31. This jet had first flown on March 3, 2011. This aircraft was registered as Bravo 6136 during its time with the Chinese carrier. Now registered as November 2901 Juliet Mike, the aircraft completed 26,983 flight hours across 4,668 flight cycles. The other aircraft, MSN-36, first flew on May 6, 2011, making it roughly 11 years old. It was registered as Bravo 6137 and clocked 27,876 flight hours across 4,595 flight cycles. This aircraft has now been registered as November 2906 Juliet Mike. Both aircraft could seat 506 passengers across 3 classes while in service. Sadly, it seems as though it's the end of the line for these jets. The re-registration in the United States appears to be more to do with the ownership of the aircraft than anything else. CH Aviation reports that both jets are due to be scrapped, suggesting that they'll never fly with their new US registration. Both aircraft are now listed as being owned by Jet Midwest. While the firm does offer aircraft for sale and lease, it currently has 1 Boeing 777-200ER listed. The company describes itself as follows: "Since 1997, we have acquired, disassembled, sold and leased over 300 aircraft, including the Boeing 757, 767, Fokker F-100 and MD-80 series." Given the current market situation, it's incredibly unlikely that these A380s will find second-hand homes in one piece. Right now, there are at least 4 more Air France A380s listed for sale and lease, which haven't found a home in over a year on the market. Thus, it seems as though they'll be the latest to meet a fate so far experienced by a handful of A380s, being parted out and recycled. Would you have liked to see a US airline operating the A380? Let us know what you think in the comments. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.